Just gonna win the lottery, even though I don't play.
It's gonna be tough, but it's tough anyways, so it can't be
Yeah.
that much harder. Like,
That'll be
what are
fun.
the odds of finding? I mean, the odds of finding a lottery ticket on the ground are probably fairly high compared to the odds of winning. So,
Yeah.
adding that on is not really making it that much harder.
Yeah, seriously, I don't even know. But an easy bet is coming up on the Golden State Warriors.
Uh,
So they better win tonight by over 10 points, motherfuckers. If they can't do that at home against the Trailblazers, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. And I'm betting like this guy that one that I'm working with for like $10 a week, basically doing nothing.
uh,
It's Nick up, so it's like dude, he hadn't paid me in like 6 weeks, so he just sent me like $60. So I'm
nice.
like, okay, I could just bet these and make like extra 50, and then sell them, and then have some more cash.
So how
Or
do the
actually,
people you're betting with not understand that it's an easy bet if it's so obvious?
well, the thing is, the betting is mostly for, um, well, the betting that they go by the handicap, which is
Hmm.
like they have to win by 10 points, right? If they win by nine, you lose the bet if you bet on the team, even if they win the match.
Uh-huh.
So in basketball, it's fairly easy, or most of the time, it's at least manageable to know who's going to win the game. Sometimes some games are really close, or like right now in the playoffs, it's a 7 game series. So sometimes the teams they're not gonna obviously lose on purpose, but they might rest their starters.
Hmm.
So they might lose the next game because they're resting their starters.
Hmm.
But um, when they're playing at home, it's a huge advantage because all their fans are the home fans. 90% or 95% of the crowd is cheering for you.
Yeah.
And the Golden State Warriors are the best team in the NBA. 10 points is not too much of a lead for them.
Hmm.
Although, actually, let me check for how much they win last game. And the Trailblazers have been like playing games in a row basically
Uh-huh.
without rest. Like they only rest one day and they have to fly to Oakland.
Hmm.
So they lost by only by 11. Oh shit! I don't think they're gonna win by 10 then.
It does sound like a lot of factors though in their favor.
Yeah, and like for example, I bet on the San Antonio Spurs beat Oklahoma City by 32 points the first game of the series.
Hmm.
They basically ass raped them. That's how bad that was because OKC is a really good team, right? So
uh,
they got stomped and dominated. So it's 2 games at home for each team in the first 4 games, and then they alternate one each, right?
uh,
And so the second game they go back, and Oklahoma City was like, bro, we're not gonna get butt fucked again. So they like fought with tooth and nail, and they won by 1 or 2 points.
hmm.
So they came back and they stole a win at home from the Spurs. So I bet on the Spurs because I thought it would be an easy game. But when they lose by that much, they will come back stronger. Like they will just not allow that to happen twice, right?
Hmm.
So I lost my money on that. Whatever. It was money I didn't need anyway.
Uh,
But this, I don't know now. I'm not as confident as I was. Because
hmm.
I thought 10 points is nothing. But Stephen Curry's not playing, so maybe they don't win by 10. I think they're still gonna win, but I was thinking of betting, but now maybe I shouldn't.
How many how many points do they typically get to in a game? So like when they win by 10, 10 out of like what? Like
It's like 116 to 105.
hmm.
They
Okay.
won by 11. That's last game. But their game before was in January. They won by 20. They
Hmm.
they were the Trailblazers. What they beat them February 19th. One of the losses of Golden State Warriors because they went like 73-8 or 9, which is the new world record for how many games won in a season.
Hmm.
Um, and one of their losses was to the Trailblazers. So it's like there's a lot of factors there that can like tip the scales or the handicaps and make the bet predictors or the betting sites change their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still confident. Like the Golden State is still favored to win the bet, but they have 60% odds. But it's like, am I that confident to bet $60 on them? I don't know. I mean, 60 Dota dollars, which I
uh,
could translate into like 40 US. But I didn't actually do any work for these, so it's like free. But that's how I consider it, right?
does Dota have its own like currency or what?
Yeah, items. You can buy like items from Valve for like $35. Like even they're expensive.
Huh.
Some of them, like cosmetics, and then people buy. You you use the cosmetics to bet. So back in the day, there would be a lot of trading. Like you would trade 6 random rares for one of a higher quality. Not
Uh,
anymore. Like it's just how the items have progressively gone better. So they're better looking, and the old ones are like garbage now.
hmm.
So or if you get or if they're like super rare, they have more value. Like if you can't get them anymore, they're worth more, obviously.
And you just get them from like drops, basically.
Yeah. You get them after each game, but it's like super rare for you to get anything good from
Uh-huh.
from a drop. So you have to buy the chests. That it's like 250 a chest. You get a random chance at like 8 sets for 8 different heroes. So it's super complicated. Like economy and Dota is super complicated.
I saw a headline. I didn't read the article where it was something like, or maybe it was a video of a guy opening. It said like a $200,000 CS knife skin or something. Did you
Two
see
hundred
that?
thousand? That can't be right.
It seemed
I mean,
insanely high.
I mean, it's like
Or is it 20,000? I don't remember.
20,000 could be. Cause like on Counter Strike is different because they do the same crate opening system,
Mm-hmm.
but Dota they changed how it works. Before it was like you can still get these. So it's like you can see all the 8 sets that you have a chance of getting. So in Dota you can no longer get duplicates. So there's the first 6 sets are each time you open a set you get one of those 6, right? And
Uh-huh.
then they have rare drop. So you have a chance when you open the chest you have a chance of getting that plus your normal set.
Hmm.
Then they added very rare, so you have a less of a chance to get that and your regular set, but still a chance. And
Uh-huh.
then back in the day they would have a super rare chance of getting a random courier, which is like an item in game
Mm-hmm.
with a special effect that was unique to that chest. So if you unlocked like a good looking courier with that good looking effect, it could be worth upwards to like $200 or like some of them with events were like $2,000. But in CS:GO, you can open knives. You have a rare chance of getting the knife, which is rare as fuck already, like 0.05% or something.
Uh-huh.
And the knives have different effects. And this guy got a rare effect that was like, and the colors are randomly generated. So you can have like 50% blue and 50% pink. And this guy
Mm-hmm.
had like 40% blue and some other shit that made it like ultra rare or something worth a ton of money.
Hmm.
And the only people that pay that money is like collectors or like people that are already rich as fuck in Counter Strike. So it's like I would never spend that much money on a knife, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I've never gotten anything like amazing in Counter-Strike. But it's
Yeah,
kind of weird because even just casual playing, I mean, I got like, I don't remember, like $5 worth of stuff,
yeah.
and that's like $5 that had to come from somewhere. Like, somebody bought that shit. Like,
Well, if it's random drops, it's just a company giving it to you, right?
yeah, but I mean, like when I sold it, like
Oh yeah.
someone's
Yeah,
buying that.
people buy it. Yeah. I bought some stuff too. Like I sold some and I bought some.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like when you buy it on the market on Steam, you can then use it to bet. So like
Mm.
people would sell a high like if you win on a betting site, the returns are random, right? So if you win $120, the betting site will decide what to give you, like items that are worth $120.
I see.
So if you bet two items that are worth $30 each, right, and you win 120, you get your items back. But then they might give you one item that's worth $120. So if you're like, whoa, I'm not gonna bet $120 in one bet, right? I'd rather split it, bet in smaller pieces. Then they'll sell the item on Steam. Someone else will buy it, and then with that money, they'll buy smaller items or something,
Uh-huh.
or just buy games like I do.
It's interesting that they went like legitimate with it when for so long all the games like World of Warcraft, like buying items and accounts with
It's
actual
always
money
like,
was
yeah,
like instant ban, you know, like
yeah, it's always illegal or against the TOS.
yeah, and then the companies were like, "Wait, maybe we should put up a marketplace." Like,
Yeah. Well, that's what. But the thing is, some things failed, like Diablos.
yeah, I
Like,
suppose they're all cosmetic things, right?
yeah, yeah.
Whereas
In Dota
Diablo
and
was
CS:GO,
like the gear.
yeah, Diablo was legit gear.
And that did really break it. Like I remember like I played when it first came out, I played for a few weeks pretty heavy, of course.
Mm.
And so I built up my character. And then I look on the auction house and for like literally 25 cents I could get gear that would just destroy the gear I had. And it was like, what? I just played for weeks for this gear, you know?
Yeah,
And now you're telling me that with pocket change, I can get gear that's 3 times better? Like, that really did destroy a lot of it.
yeah, that didn't make sense. The thing is, the better drops that they got is because they played on harder difficulties. So
Yeah.
these people that would grind the game just to get item to sell, that's what.
Yeah, they're selling
Yeah,
their trash items.
yeah,
And,
they would play like they would find a good build for like a tank hero that could also farm certain maps, and they would just spam the hardest difficulty for like hours,
hmm
and then they would just be like, oh, I have so many legendaries, let me just sell them for like 25 cents or something.
yeah.
Add extras.
Which kind of makes sense. Like, in a way, it's kind of nice that people can do whatever they want with the items. But on the other hand, it really does break the, like, game.
Yeah, Maple Story did the same thing. It worked out good for a while because like it allowed, but you wouldn't get paid in dollars, but you would get paid in like the game currency. So the
hmm
only way you could get the game currency to buy like special items would be with your credit card,
hmm
or if you sold an item on this system. So you wouldn't get paid in cash, but people were like selling their items through that to get money for that and then they would sell it or something like that, or they would just, I don't know, it worked for a while, but then they got rid of it. They were like, no.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't too bad in Diablo. For a while they had like the real money auction house and then they had the gold auction house.
Yeah.
And I thought the gold was all right because like it would sort of balance out or like even out the game. Like if you played all night and you didn't get any good drops, you could still sell everything to the vendor, just vendor trash it, and then
Oh,
take the gold and go buy one good item, you know.
yeah.
So it made the game more even and less like spiky, you know, where you're just waiting for one drop and maybe it never comes.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the real money auction house really screwed everything up.